All right, welcome back to Anime and Crypto. Another brief little update before I psych myself out and not do it because I was just thinking about it for like a minute. But yes, so things are going pretty well. Like I said, it's a small update on Bitcoin. I was just watching my guy Mark Davis do his thing, and of course, this is the road to the halving. Even though we're in the middle of a bull run. Um, We still have 1,253 days left to the next halving. Now, the way things are shaping up at current, um, whew, the next halving would be a major doozy. Because for one, I got Trump in the office now, Bitcoin friendly. Bitcoin's at 76K. BlackRock is really stacking hardcore. Let's check this out. And yesterday they blew the walls off. They blew the walls off that ETF consumption. 1,119. Man, it's big. It makes me like forced to go buy some. That's how I look at it because if they're stacking, um, I need to be buying. And I already had my little altcoins and meme coins and stuff like that. So it's like I started with Bitcoin, then I dipped off and then did some ventures. And for the most part, successful, very odd and stressful to a sense. It depends on how deep you want to go. But now I'm back and I'm just like, okay, well, like Sailor says, all roads lead to Bitcoin. So I'm just betting back in the Bitcoin seat. I'm just, buying it little by little. I did have to liquidate some of my stocks because I had a life change. The heater broke. My goodness. So I had to pay down on the HVAC unit that broke when I bought the house. Like, tell you. So I wanted to take care of some of that debt. Didn't really want to keep that on. At least too much of it could be a real pisser. And if I had the funds, then why not? So I had to sell some. And that was like the day before the election, but they were pretty high in good green territory, even though they went a lot higher on that day. But I couldn't take a risk. I had to. We need heat. Goodness. So anyway, that's part of the update. Saying the all roads lead back to Bitcoin. That's probably going to be the title of this thing of this little update here. As you can see, 76K is pretty good. And if we want to head to the next halving, then and this bull run's getting underway. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Even Ethereum's like jacked up. Everything's jacked up right now. So I remember this in 2020-ish. Things are just jacked up. And I was definitely very new to crypto. So didn't know what I get myself into, what I was getting myself into. See if I can speak properly. Let me get a sip of coffee. So, but anyway, I got in it and things were just going up and it got crazy for a minute until it didn't. Didn't know that there was going to be a down cycle. Um, so once that occurred, then we had our bear market, of course, and that's what happened there. And so here we are with a little turnaround today. And I think that this time I will be paying attention. Go figure that. So even Solana is like really, so I think that's the real elephant in the room. And one of the main reasons is because that since President-elect Trump will be in office, uh that means Gary Gensler is going to be taking a hike. So once he's out of there and it get a few pieces, well, few people in in the places, then that's when I think we will be solidified as moving forward. A little bit more so to the upper region. I think like anything's a catalyst now. I mean, to be honest with you, um, these the markets will definitely be going up. Basically, don't mind the people in the background; they're just doing their stuff. I'm kind of distracted personally, but I'm not editing anything out. I'm going to keep this all the way through. So anyway, sorry for that distraction, but yes, Solana. I was speaking like the elephant in the room would be Solana, and the reason why I say Solana is the elephant in the room is because Gary Gensler, yes, be exiting. The SEC would be under new watch, and Sol. There were a lot of ETFs filed, and so these are the things to pay attention to, and it's like it's good news um, to file away. But it could get swept under the rug if not if somebody doesn't pay attention. So like I think VanEck and Bitwise and a few others had filed for Solana ETFs, and they have to be answered. I think at next year, not too long, not too far into next year, and that would probably be around the time in which we have uh, a new you know, some new personnel in the SEC, and then we can move forward. So that's good news. And I think and Solano actually moved to 200. And I think it's just getting started, to be honest with you, or myself, because I'll be watching these things. And now, so here's the thing. Bitcoin tends to move over the weekend. Now, at first it was like it would tend to move upwards over the weekend. And then I guess mid-year or so, it started getting a little bit shaky once we had those scares, and then it would start moving down a little bit. You didn't know. It was like 50-50 to move up or down or so. So now I think we're getting back in the trend of it, pushing up over the weekend, a little bit of buying here and there, you know, until Monday. But then Mondays usually, it's a hit or miss before sometimes it would creep back into its hole. So, man, I've been watching Bitcoin for a minute now. So anyway, we got Doge. I think Doge is going to do good this year. This cycle, that's for sure. All right, that's all I have. That's just the update. And I said I was going to tell you a bit. It's just a regular update, pretty much. So maybe I could find something good to make a tag out of it. All right, that's it.